This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for July 3, 2023. And in the news this afternoon, murders down in Westmoreland and St. James. Assistant Commissioner of Police Clifford Chambers, commanding officer for the Area 1 Police, has revealed that there has been a reduction in murders in some western parishes arising from the use of states of emergency as a crime-fighting tool. The measure is currently in effect in the parishes of St. James and Westmoreland. On Sunday, ACP Chambers told the news that the police in both parishes have been seeing a reduction in major crimes. He admitted, however, that there are some sections of Westmoreland not previously identified as crime hotspots that are showing an increase in criminal activity. According to the Jamaica Constabulary reports, over the period January 1, 2023 to June 24, 2023, the St. James Police Division recorded the highest number of murders across all police divisions, with a total of 97 killings. This is nevertheless a reduction in comparison with the corresponding period last year, when compared to 111 homicides. Westmoreland recorded the second highest number of murders for the same period this year, with a total of 57 such killings, as against the 72 for the corresponding period in 2022. ACP Chambers added that while there appears to be an increase in non-gang-related shootings and murders, the police are experiencing success in those investigations.
We're still having issues, particularly in Westmoreland, in areas which were not designated to be crime hotspots or locations where we have some of our major criminal gangs operating, or some of the locations which are not the primary domicile location, community, or district of some of these gangs and gangsters. And it is neither their primary or secondary location of operation. The good thing where that is concerned, though, is that the clear rate is high where those are concerned, as with domestic murders, we always know who are involved and where they live, and so it provides an ease for investigators and for our community and safety and security units to be a part of not just the community intervention aspect of what we do, but also to have community and wider publicized meeting in the community which are so affected.
Only UC Rosal got a permit to restock the Rio Cobre. The National Fisheries Authority made it clear Sunday that only UC Rosal has been issued a permit to restock the Rio Cobre with no more than 30,000 tilapia seed stock, fry and fingerlings at multiple locations within the watershed, and that only Windalco and the competent authorities have been involved in the restocking. The request for restocking of the river, which was initiated by the community, was deemed important enough for consideration. However, the authority sought to ensure that this was guided by science, said the NFA. The restocking process, it added, was guided by extensive consultation with the community, the NFA's technical staff, National Environment and Planning Agency, and Windalco. The statement by the authority comes 2 days after the opposition People's National Party said it had fulfilled its promise to restock the Rio Cobre with fingerlings following a devastating incident of a toxic effluent spill and a fish kill last year. According to the PNP, in collaboration with Donnie Bunting, a prominent fish farmer, 3,000 Rocky Mountain white fingerlings, which were supplied at the request of Party President Mark Golding, were released into the Rio Cobre, marking a significant step towards the restoration of the river's aquatic population. Bunting, the PNP said, confirmed that an additional 17,000 fingerlings under this agreement will be deposited into the river in the coming months, gradually revitalizing its biodiversity. Sunday's statement by the Fisheries Authority said a condition of the permit to Windalco was that an environmental freshwater expert be engaged to undertake environmental assessment prior to, during, and after the restocking activity. This environmental expert was engaged by Windalco and carried out extensive research prior to the commencement of the restocking activity. On June 30, 2023, in excess of 8,000 tilapia seed stock were introduced to the Rio Cobre. Over 4,000 seed stock were introduced in the vicinity of Flatbridge, and over 4,000 seed stock were introduced at the Rio Pedro tributary in the vicinity of the Bogwalk Bridge. In both instances, the variety of tilapia introduced was black perch, red tilapia, and the Rocky Mountain. The selection of these initial sites was guided by the recommendation of the freshwater expert based on the ecological assessment carried out. The authority also wishes to highlight that the fish at the fingerlings stage will reach maturity within 4 to 6 months, while the younger fry will reach maturity in 8 to 10 months. This means that by December, the fishing community will be able to harvest the fish from the restocked population, said the authority. It added that the release of seed stock at other locations will be guided by and based on ecological assessment of the aquatic environment. This assessment includes analysis of the water quality, as well as the composition, abundance, and the diversity of the fauna, invertebrates, and the fish and the flora, which will provide a fulsome view of the health of the river and the capacity of potential sites to receive introduced fish. Golden said Friday that the PNP did not waver in his commitment to restoring the ecological balance of the Rio Cobre through the restocking initiative, despite experiencing delays due to the authorization process from NEPA and other relevant authorities. He added the PNP acknowledges reports indicating that Windalco purchased the red tilapia hybrid fingerlings from Donny Bunting, which were also released into the Rio Cobre on Friday. Their contribution to this collective effort is appropriate to help to restore the river's ecosystem. And in a release on Sunday, the PNP said fish farmer Bunting said his involvement began with a request from Golding, who sought his expertise and assistance in replenishing the river's fish population. More police personnel to be assigned to St. Anne, says Chang. National Security Minister Dr. Harris Chang has promised that additional police personnel will be deployed in St. Anne as the population of the parish grows. Following a tour of police stations in the parish, Dr. Chang said the police have to respond to the safety and the security needs of visitors as well as residents of the parish. He added that this calls for not only different crime-fighting strategies, but also an increase in personnel and other resources.
We have moved to recruiting from under 600 to now over 1,200, running an average of between 1,250 and 1,300, so we can add a net amount of 800 officers to the police force. Some of those have to come to St. Anne, not only as training, but we have to expand the force out here. The economy has grown, there's more hotels, more jobs, more services, and the population is expanding, and with new entrants as well. The construction workers for the construction site, they bring new habits and new challenges. So the police requires more resources, but we have added it. They have some 33 vehicles in place now, and others are being added to the fleet.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.